In this video, we're going to talk about your code exercise 05. So let's jump to it. Your code exercise 05 is going to deal with advanced dictionaries. Now, an advanced dictionary is where we're going to use a list or an array as the value inside of the dictionary element. So let's jump on down. Of course, we come to your grading, which is always important, so make sure that you take a peek at your rubric and make sure that you stay in this excellent column. So, all right. Moving on down, make sure the basic criteria is all met. Make sure you name your project correctly, last name, first name 0 or CE05, making sure you comment on every significant line of code, and of course, we're going to be validating every user prompt. So that's going to be important as well. Now, when we jump down here, this is going to be the only problem for this assignment because it's going to be kind of a big one. Now, it's called Jukebox Hero, and the idea behind this is we're going to create a dictionary that's going to store the album name of a music album and then a list of songs on that album. So we're going to have like an actual name be the key, and then a list of songs be the album or the value pair for that one. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is create the dictionary, which is going to be a string for the key, and the value pair is going to be a string list. So not an array this time, it's going to be a list. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create the songs on the list, and we have to make sure that every album has at least 4 songs on that list. So the length of this string list has to be at least 4, and it can be as many as you want it to be. So what I would do is I would just put all the songs available on whatever album that you pick. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create at least 4 elements inside of the dictionary. So what that means is you're going to have 4 albums. Each of the 4 albums are going to have at least 4 songs on them. All right. Now, this is all going to be hard-coded, so you're going to be typing this in yourself in your code. Then what you're going to do is you're going to prompt the user for the albums that you have inside of your program. And you're going to have them choose one, and then you're going to output their songs on that particular album. So the user input here is going to be, hey, what chosen album name do you want? And once they choose one, then you're going to say the album X has the following songs, and then you're going to list out each song on its own individual line. So of course this X is going to be the name of the album that's going to be picked. So for example, if we have the album Fame Monster, and then it should output these particular songs, and the Teenage Dream should output these particular songs. So let's see what we have, our working example. So hello and welcome to the Jukebox Hero. Choose an album and I will tell you all the songs available on it. So we have The Fame Monster by Lady Gaga, Teenage Dream by Katy Perry, Polka Party by Weird Al Yankovic, and The Sign by Ace of Base. So the user should be able to pick any one of these particular things. So let's try The Fame Monster. And this says, hey, please only choose from the album list above. So in this particular example, we have to make sure we get the capitalization correct. So we can't just use a dot to lower on this part of it because we're doing it a different way, right? So we're going to say the Fame Monster. And there we go. The album, The Fame Monster, has the following songs: Bad Romance, Alejandro, Monster, Speechless, Dance in the Dark, Telephone, So Happy I Could Die, and Teeth. And if we check over here, those are all correct. So that is good. So if we press any key to continue, the user, if we launch this again, of course, should be able to pick any one of these different albums. So for example, like in our test number 2, let's try Teenage Dream. So Teenage Dream, making sure we get the spelling correct and the capitalization correct. So on the album Teenage Dream, the following songs, contains the following songs: Teenage Dream, Last Friday Night, California Girls, Fireworks, Peacock, and E.T. So that one is correct. Let's go ahead and maybe try it for the other ones. So let me pull that back on here. How about if we put in Polka Party? Whoops, I forgot the exclamation point because that's important. Polka Party. There we go. So Living with the Hernia, Living in America, Dog Eat Dog, and Addicted to Spuds. Let's do that last one. ace of base is the sign. And if I put the sign, it says all that she wants, don't turn around, young and proud, the sign, and living in danger. So this is your code exercise 05, and make sure that you zip the whole folder and upload it. It should be called last name, first name, code exercise, or CE05. So this is code exercise 05, and it deals with advanced dictionaries. Happy coding, everyone!